الله أكبر الله أكبر.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Islamic Center at New York University podcast, coming to you straight from the heart of New York City. We're building an amazing Muslim community here at ICNYU where everyone is welcomed and respected no matter where you're from or where you're at. This is the place to be. So open your ears and your heart and come along with us on another life-changing journey. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهل هارون أخي اشدد به أزري ويشرك في أمري كي نسبحك كثيرا ونذكرك كثيرا إنك كنت بنا بصيرا وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه وسلم ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وأنت خير الراحمين آمين والحمد لله رب العالمين. After asking the question, does God really speak? We studied this in a series of some weeks, and then definition of the Qur'an. If God speaks, then Qur'an says, I am the speech of God. So what is the definition of the Qur'an? These definitions were very important because in order to read and understand it and benefit from the Qur'an, we have to know what we are reading. Just saying that, claiming that it says, I am the word of God, okay, but how we human beings should read the Qur'an as the word of God? The reading is different. Every text must be read according to the definition. I am the law book, read it accordingly. Concepts must be law concepts in the book. So I am another, for example, medicine book, so you cannot read the medicine book like a law book. So we have to know what we are reading. This is the word of God. Really? Let me see. So while I am investigating whether it is the word of God, which really we have to know within the context of the context of this existence. The universe is there, and the universe says, I have a creator. Qur'an says, I am the word of this creator. So the connection is somehow really organic. We cannot read the Qur'an without taking notes of the work of the speech, the work of the speaker. For example, a handbook of the computer says, a manual symbol of the computer says, I am prepared by the engineer of this computer, so can you read the handbook and benefit from it? No, you can't. What do you have to do? Relate to the work. Here is the computer. So without the handbook, can you really work with the computer? No, you can try, but most probably you will mess up. Why? Because it is much better. We need to learn. The human beings are created to learn. So the ability to learn means how am I going to use the universe as an example computer, and how am I going to use myself? It is also interesting. We say, oh, here I am. No, you have to know how to use yourself. Now even, but don't misunderstand, I'm not criticizing. You have a certain shape on your hair. You go to the professional coiffeur. So it is not easy. You have to know, even the giving a shape to my hair, I need a professional. So how am I going to really have a good shape of my human capacities? It needs a professional guide. or a guide from who is the profession? The one who made me. He is the computer says, go and ask the engineer how you are going to use it. You need to learn, professional. So we have to read the Quran as the one who created the universe is speaking to me as an expert on the subject. Who is the creator of it? So let me see if the Quran is really telling me exactly how I observe the universe. Quran says, I am almighty, all powerful. Who are you? Maker of the universe. I'm looking at the universe, and each part of the universe says, in order for me to come into existence, my source of existence must be all powerful. Otherwise, a leaf of a tree, one leaf, you cannot explain it without relating it to the tree, purpose of the creation of the tree, atmosphere, sunlight, human needs, animal needs, purpose. So you go, in order to have the sunlight, you have to have the solar system. In order to have the solar system, you have to have the whole galaxy. Come on, universal again. Also, we say comfortably, by studying one leaf, the creator of the universe must be all powerful. As the Quran says, the first thing, what do? We open the Musaf. It starts Fatiha, first section of the Quran. What does the first section of the Quran says? Alhamdu, Lillahi. Who's God? Every good quality you see in the universe belongs to the creator of the universe. No, it is too early. Belongs to God. What are you talking about? God. Who is that? Rabbul Alamin. It's a great description of God. Who is God? Whoever has created, taking care of, maintaining this universe is God. Otherwise, God doesn't say, hey, look at me on, let's say, on this day you will see me somewhere on the mountain. No. The one who created the universe, the one who cares the universe, takes care of the universe. Everything is arranged by him. Rabb means this. Rabb means taking care of, providing, and at the same time, educating. Tarbiyah is called from almost the same root. Yeah, educating. It means I'm a baby, growing, learning, abilities are growing, and I'm becoming more and more able to understand what's going on around me. Now, especially using myself is the subject that we are studying, the creation of Adam, or the story of Adam, not the creation of Adam. We're including the creation of Adam, story of Adam. Why? It is very important because Adam is who? Who's Adam? Me, you. Yeah, that's your story. Because that's what Quran says. I created Adam, and I'm telling you what the nature of human being is in his example. Speaking the example there. So I have to find myself. Now, we studied the story, the beginning of the story of the Adam in the Quran. Something happened. We studied that. I shouldn't go into details. Yeah. So 11, verse 11, section Araf, 7th section, they call it chapter, but I don't like chapter. The word chapter, translation, surah. Let's say section, a part of the Quran. verse 11, it says very quickly, because we studied last time this one. We created you, we gave you shape. It doesn't mean that that's a lump of something. No. Prepared, designed, perfectly arranged. And then we said to the angels, now human beings are here, angels are there, and prostrate before Adam. We studied this. We said why we interpreted or understood in this way, because prostration means going and bowing in front of another thing. So what? What does it mean? What does it signify? Of course, this is important for me, because the believers, Muslims, prostrate. Our friends are prostrating there. You see, so prostrate, sit, bow down. What does it mean? What do they do that? How are we going to feel when I prostrate? Declare the reality and say, look, I acknowledge you, the Creator, and I am ready to serve you, but of course God doesn't need my service. What should I do? But as far as the angels and Adam, human beings, connection, relationship is concerned, it is not only go and bow there and meaningless. No, serving, accepting that I am going to serve you. Look at it is important. We say that we are worshiping God. We are the servants of God. That's how Abdullah, Ibadullah, the language of the Qur'an is interpreted or understood, translated. Servants of God. Excuse me, what do you do? What do you serve to God? What do you do? What do you serve to God? Serve. You know, for example, there may be a person here, he may say, I'm the servant here, doing some jobs, because we need it. But what do we do in the universe? Which kind of service we are giving to God?
Worship.
I mean, are you helping God to do something? Worship is for you, not for God. Worship means acknowledging who is my owner. Yeah. That's an acknowledgement. Now acknowledge Adam. He has super qualities than you are, and serve him, but Adam needs to be served. Why? Because God is serving me. I'm not serving God. Did you get this? God, look at this. Sun is there, beautiful weather, climate is, alaykum salam. Climate is there, prepared. My body is here, my mind is here, consciousness is here, feelings are here. When I need to eat something, it is there, created. What I do? Consume. What is worship? I am benefiting from your table. That's it, acknowledge it. So, but the relationship between angels and Adam, it was human being, they are going to serve us. We studied this a lot. So, they all did, but not Iblis. Come on, there's a problem. Of course, we have to understand who refused to prostrate with others. What is that? No, I confused. Just yeah.
Can we say it might be provocative, but we're not serving God, but actually, in a way, it's provocative. But I have the feeling that He's serving us, like giving us, like like everything we need, and
everything is serving us. But they don't serve themselves. Trees cannot serve me, because they are created with the ability to serve me. That's how I can benefit from it. Look at this park here, at your back, but I can see it, beautiful. There are trees. but there are no fruit. We are expecting fruit. There seem to be no fruit. Are they serving us? Why do we love? We see the people are crazy here in Manhattan to find a park is really very precious. Crazy. Why? They enjoy it. Serving, well, beautiful. So human beings, but especially women, love men also, but human beings, women want some flowers, pots, flowers in their house. Are you eating them? Are you using as a dress or something? Why do you keep looking after them, watering them? They want them to grow and be flourishing. What?
Beautiful.
Beautiful, man. With beauty, the trees serve us. Cleaning the air, that photosynthesis or this kind of things, oxygen and consuming lots of chemical things are going on there. Beautiful, 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 all of them, and helpful for me. Look, they are serving me. What am I doing? Consuming, using, benefiting from them. That's it. Nothing. But be grateful. Be grateful. Iblis rejected. Let's go. What happens now? We haven't studied this verse. We did this one last time. That's why I'm going very quick, very quick. Otherwise, we have to develop the reasoning. Why? I cannot read the Qur'an without why. Why? Why do you tell me this? How can I relate it to my practical life? So, God said, God menake ella tesjude id amartuk. God said, what prevented you from bowing down, is prostrating, as I commanded you? What is the reason? Now, of course, God is the creator of Iblis, angels, the universe, human beings. What is going on here? Presenting a case, teaching the reader, teaching me, look, this kind of realities you will experience in the world. Watch out. You will experience in your life. So the most important thing is we should never ever forget the human beings have free will. Our free will is free. Within the limited area, but free. I can say these trees are naturally growing. I can say these are serving for me, employed by the one who created the Rabbul Alamin, the Lord, the owner, sustainer of the whole universe, who takes care of the whole universe, who created the whole universe, whole, Rabbul Alamin. This is very important that we have to really pay attention to. That's why the first word we read, first verse we read in the Qur'an is Allahu Rabbul Alamin. This definition we should never ever forget. Allahu, who's Allah? Rabbul Alamin. Who is Rabbul Alamin? The one who takes care of the universe, the one who created the universe. The one. What is this called? Belief in ghaib. Very simple. I keep repeating this, but it's very simple. Very simple. Belief in ghaib means in an atheist, pure atheist, an arrogant one. Look at his life. His life is full of belief in ghaib. How? No, this is a mic. The people don't see it, but I'm holding the mic here. It is made wonderful. But how do you know it is made? Huh? It worked but it is made. So the engineering is excellent, excellent. How do you know it is an engineer? Have you seen it? No. How do you know that? You are believing in ghaib. Why? But I know from my experience. But you know that logically this mic cannot happen by itself. It must have a designer, engineer, maker, and also workers who arranged it. And factories are there, designed, and according to design, they got the material and arranged it in this way, and that is how it works. Now, full of ghaib, our life. But the most important thing the Qur'an introduces to us, believe in ghaib, but as the creator of the universe is ghaib. Ghaib means you logically, definitely, surely, certain, understand that the universe must have a creator. There must be a source of existence of this universe. That is what the Qur'an brings this news, really. This introducing God in this way. Source of existence of everything, but you are absolutely sure that this source of existence must exist. There must be a maker of this machine, right? Definitely. There must be a maker of the tree, definitely. Then all the qualities what we see here, any being in the world must have a source of existence. Existence is the problem, but not the problem, really, the heart of the matter, existence. So, we believe in ghaib. The Qur'an says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. After the Fatiha, it's very short introduction, but the heart of the matter. The heart of the message of the Qur'an. It says, Alif Lam Mim Zalika al-Kitabu la rayba fihi hudan lil-muttaqin alladhina yu'minuna bil-ghaib. We are expected to believe in ghaib. You understood ghaib? As we experience in the world that everything has a source of existence, every quality of every being must have a source of existence. Source of existence. And universe as a whole must have a source of existence. Therefore, every part of the universe must have a source of existence. That is why belief means we may think that I am a believer. I believe in God. I am absolutely sure I am a believer in God. Sure. But we may not really notice what they are saying. Quran says ghaib. What does really mean ghaib? As if you cannot describe it. Yes, you can. Why? Because anything, the principle, we should never forget this principle. Anything needs to be given existence. What doesn't need to be given existence? Nothing. Whatever exists within the universe needs to be given existence. And for example, again, let's say this microphone, it needs to be to have a source of existence. Engineer finds out in the order of the universe, and then if I do this way, it will work in this way, learns it and makes the mic. The source is order of the universe. The source of existence of the order of the universe is the one who gave existence to the totality of the universe, Rabbul Alamin. And do you have to get to know it at all? No. Mind says if human beings are created with this capacity, definitely there must be a source of existence of the universe. That is why when we say we believe in ghaib, we believe in ghaib. I am sure there must be a source of existence. Who is he? It is not my problem. It is not my question. Why? The one who gave existence to the universe is the source of existence. And who's got God? Who's called God? So that's we have to understand that what we are claiming when we say I am created by God, I am a believer, we have to know really what we are doing, not imaginary word. It's really reasonably substantial conclusion. I'm perfectly satisfied with it. Right, believing in God. So angels, or the universe is full of angels. Angels bring the command, receive the command of the Creator. It should be this way, and here is they are. So every leaf of the tree is a representative of angels, obeying the way they are created and presented to us. But for human beings, there are two options. What is the nature of this option? One of them is confirming the truth, the other one is not confirming the truth. I will give you a simple example, very simple example. There is an orchard. There is an orchard. There are trees and plants, so lots of beautiful things in them. Fine. And there is a creek running by the orchard, water, or nowadays water supply system, yes? And there is a pipe bringing the water, and the water comes to you. You don't have to bother, just it comes from high, and the pressure is there, already arranged, water is created, arranged, and coming from the up makes the water present in your home or in front of your garden. And let's say there is an irrigation system, because the water shouldn't really flood the orchard. The farmer, what the farmer do when he learned from the order of the universe, this time I have to let the water run, and that is enough. I have to stop it. So there is a stop tap on the irrigation system. When water is created, running ability of the water, liquid, is created. Yep. And the water goes and reaches the plants, and the plants are created with the water, is created. Farmer is not doing that. Farmer is doing only what? Opening the stop tap. Yep. When it opens the stop tap, as he learns from the order of the way the things are created. So, as he learns, he opens it and it grows. It grows. Everything grows perfectly. Is the farmer creating the orchard, the trees, plants, everything? Creating, giving existence. You see? What does he do? Opens the stop tap. Right? And everything flourishes. So we know that the one who created the universe arranged everything in this way. That is why it happens in this way. Now, it is created according to the order. So, if the farmer, now we are going to understand who Iblis is, neglects it, I'm not going to do what remains on me, although not creating. Rather than opening the stop tap, it doesn't open. What happens? It doesn't open, doesn't let the water go there. What happens? Sorry?
The water doesn't go to the trees and then
And then what happens at the end?
They will die.
death.
Everything is dead. Everything dies. Now, God says, farmer, you are the murderer of the orchard. You deserve hell. And the farmer says, excuse me, I just didn't open the top. They said, I didn't go and cut the trees, anything, plants, anything, uprooted any plants. No. Why? Permanently punishment. You killed everything. You didn't obey the order. I asked everything to prostrate. Your duty was there just to open the tap, man. You didn't do it. So you are responsible for the death of the orchard. But when you turn the tap, stop tap, on, water runs, God says, I am creating the orchard. You see, it seems to be not really balanced, perfectly balanced. Just opening it is worship. A friend was there and said, we are just worshiping. Worship, what does it mean? Acknowledging that we have to prostrate. Accept the order of the Creator. Acknowledging it. Simple, isn't it? So, angels said, yes, I am ready to serve human beings because they understood earlier on, it is taught, God gave the ability to human beings, ruh, spirit, to get to know all the qualities of the creation and understand who God is. So this capacity of learning needs to be educated, taught. The universe is teaching me. All the creation is through the receiving the message or the will of the Creator. So here they are, the universe, angelic side of the universe is helping us, serving us. But if I turn my eyes off, that it means if I close my eyes, like I see nothing. Do I see the word beautiful? No. Why? I just closed it, as if turning the stop tap, not opening it. That's it. Close. I say, there is no beauty in creation. Yeah, there is no beauty in creation. You deprive it yourself of because you have chosen not to let the angels serve you. Yeah? That's what we do. Against our nature. When we go against our nature, human nature, as we are created, what we do, we turn the water stop tap off and we kill our qualities and make them dysfunctioned. Human qualities don't work. How? These are natural, they don't have an owner. Finish. Turn the reality off. Denied it. And I'm not going to worship, have a worshipful relationship with the Creator. I'm not going to acknowledge that the universe is presented to me by the Lord of the universe and I am benefiting from it. I say I'm not going to make or prostrate and let my human feelings function. Did I make this? When I say there is no, the universe happened by itself, I close the stop tap of my human nature. I turn myself into meaningless being. That's what Iblis is going to do. Iblis says, well, why did you prostrate? It means serve human beings. He said, قال أنا خير منه. I am better than Adam, human beings. What is human beings? Of course, not body. What makes a being human being? For example, I'm speaking about myself, but give a good example. What is the difference between me and a cat, an animal being? My human qualities. Cat has its own quality, it is cat quality. Mine is human quality. The Qur'an says your human quality is your spirit, which I gave you in order to get to know fully. Most probably a cat can get to know the Creator as much as his capacity allows him. I don't know, I haven't been a cat. So I don't claim what is going on in the world of the cat. But I know what is going on in me. I understand the universe must be created by an all-powerful one, all-knowledgeable one, all-wise one. Everything is perfectly designed by the one. The things cannot really decorate themselves. Decorated, created with a perfect balance, harmony, although contrary to each other. Yeah, everything has a pair, but perfectly harmonious with each other, complementing each other, arranged, everything perfect. I can know this. I have the ability given me this ability. I'm created with this ability. Where is it in my existence? I'm experiencing it. I cannot say it is in my pocket or somewhere. No, it is in my existence. Who doesn't really acknowledge that we know what is beautiful, we know what is ugly, we know what is beneficial, what is harmful? Only a person who goes crazy because of this psychological problems. No one really goes and sits on the train track in the middle of the highway. Yeah, we know it's harmful. How do we know? That is how we are arranged, created. So we know, and that we human beings are given the qualities to learn the qualities of the maker of the universe. But we have the option. Rather than saying the one who created the universe must have all wisdom. Everything is wise a bit. Somebody may say, no, it happened by itself, materially happening. What Iblis says. What Iblis says. I am better than him. قال أنا خير منه. I am better than him. Why? Explains. He has the reason, perfect reason. خلقتني من نار. Look at the comparison. You created me from fire. فخلقته من طين. You created this being out of clay, dirt. Is it correct? If you reduce human being to body only, that would be correct. But what makes me human being is not body. Bodily, I am a living being, animate being. A cat is an animate being. It has eyes. I have my eyes. My nose, it has nose as well. So it hears, I hear as well. What's the difference? What makes the difference? After God says, after created or made human body out of clay, I blew into him. It means I made the machine, but I installed on it the most comprehensive program. Understands everything what is manifested in the universe. Capacity, which is called human not capacity, I got the word, potentiality. Potentially we can learn everything, but we may learn only limited things. But potentially, if I study this, I would be expert on the subject. If I study that, I would be. Yep. No one can say that I don't understand anything from, let's say, engineering. Yeah, like I am. Yeah. I don't understand that. I don't. So it doesn't mean that I don't have the potentiality to learn engineering. I have, but I've studied. I haven't studied it. I haven't discovered it. So Satan reduces everything to what? Body. Do you understand? This century, Iblis, satanic century. Well, not everyone. Certain people, they say everything is matter. You see, universe has no qualities apart from matter. No beauty, no decoration. Matter, man, matter. Everything is matter. You see that the Qur'an is saying these Iblis followers, through their free will, claim that the universe is nothing but clay, matter. How about the qualities manifested in them? Perfect wisdom, purpose, knowledge, beauty. And also everything is separated from each other. You see how many trees are there? 100 maybe here in the park. Doesn't matter the number. None of them were exactly the same. Individually created everything. There are many people here. I can say, this is Tarek. I said, I don't know, who are you? No, I said, Tarek, man, I know. He's a human being, and there's another friend. I mean, there is no need to mention the names. So there is another. This is, let's say, I think there is no Aisha, among us here. Is there? No, Aisha. Okay. Oh, but I don't want to be, finger pointing. So there's Aisha. Do I confuse them? No, uniquely created. You are unique. You are unique. You are unique. I am a strange unique. So uniquely created, everybody. It is a choice. Who is designing me? Although same members of body, same qualities, human qualities, potentialities, you are different from mine, I'm different from you. Who is arranging it? That is why the universe is full of messages about introducing the qualities of its creator. In the language of the Qur'an, al-Asma'ul Husna, God's qualities, creator's qualities. What the materialist Iblis followers say, they can choose because Iblis was free to choose. Okay? We are example. This is my two options in my free will. I have the option to choose this way or this way. Acknowledge the meaning in the creation, which is called beautiful Melekutu Samawat wal Ard. Qur'an says, angelic side of the universe. Angels represent the angelic side of the universe. Iblis represents the matter, meaningless matter. So, materialist scientists now represents Iblis. in the Qur'an. Why? They reduce the universe as matter happening by itself. And Iblis said, I am better than him. Why? Because you created me from fire and created him from clay. Exactly. This verse is, every verse, in fact, this ayah, every verse, every sentence, some are related to 21st century. Every century can get the message. Nowadays, in this century, previous centuries, people speak in the name of Iblis, representing Iblistic interpretation of the universe, reducing the universe to clay, matter. How about human side? Forget about it. How about the meanings, the qualities in the creation? No, it happened by itself. Can a man say this? Unfortunately, they do. It means we have the option. We have to read the Quran saying that, oh, Iblis said this. What is it to do with me then? Why does God tell me this? Iblis was like this. I would say it is not really, for example, God said, don't you obey me? Okay, you are my created being, yes, my creature. I'm not creating you anymore. Finish, eh? No, he says, okay, no. Why? Going to teach me. It is not the matter of Iblis or angel or God. God is the creator of Iblis, angel, human being, everything in the Quran. So, if you don't obey me, I'm not going to create it. No. He is going to give me the example. These are guidance for us. It's not story. We say the story of Adam. No, it is the story of you, me. I have to watch out. So let's go. Yeah, we have some 10 minutes or something. So God said, قال فاهبط منها فما يكون لك أن تتكبر فيها فاخرج إنك من الصاغرين. So it's very beautiful, but I cannot go really the rhetoric of the Quran and the grammatic sides and balagha sides, there's which kind of figure of speeches. Quran is full of figure of speeches. They need to be interpreted and understood. So we cannot go there. But we are just studying in this class specifically to make it applicable to my real life. That's it. How can I get it? Result. Okay. God said, then get down from this state of angelic position. It means paradise. Yep. Get out of it. It means if I reduce, it's very interesting, really. If I reduce myself to my body, what happens? I am out of my spirit. I deny my spirit. That's what materialist people do. Human beings they have no spirit, nothing. No, we are just body. And everything is production of body. Eye sees, they say. But that person's eye is perfectly ready there. Why don't they? Why doesn't the eye see? Because eye doesn't see. Human sight, the power of sight, sees it through eye. Yeah? Eye is the tool. Eye is the means. Spirit is seeing it, acknowledging it, knowing it. Unfortunately, if you reduce thinking that I am nothing but matter, then what do? You get out of your angelic state, become a self-evolved animal. Even the animal side cannot be explained. Animal side, they cannot explain the life. No one can, because life is not matter. And in the lab, you cannot study which is not matter. We have to be careful, that is why they cannot put my sense of love, for example, the sense of thinking, for example, intelligence, consciousness, for example. They cannot put it in the lab. What they do, they study the matter and try to understand whether it is the function of matter itself, like Iblis to me. So get out of this state means it is not for you to be arrogant here. It means deny your human qualities. It means denying the qualities the Creator has given to human beings. So we are out. We become just a lump of meat and bone, this kind of things. And according to them, when I die, that's it, finish. Why? My body is dead, because I defined myself as body only. So death means body dysfunctioning, finish. That is why they live in this world temporarily until death, and they say after death we will be gone. No hope. How about human feelings? How are you going to satisfy our human feelings? No way. Okay, yeah. You are raising your hand in Zoom. Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum. Dr. Ali, I didn't quite get the point you were making about when God's saying, then get down from this state. What was that point you were making? I didn't understand that.
No, thank you. Thank you being frank, and it means I didn't make it clearly, not you didn't understand. Tell me, you didn't clearly state it, man. Yes, you are right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very pleased whoever reminds me my shortcomings, mistakes. Thank you very much. So,
thank you, Doctor.
What does it mean? If I deny my human side, feelings, yeah, Iblis said Adam was created out of clay. You see, didn't acknowledge the spirit, human side, human qualities. Okay, now, if Iblis denied human side, angels prostrated, were ready to serve to human side, feelings. All about the feelings means everything that understands the qualities of its maker, which is huge. These senses are huge. If you don't acknowledge it, you become clay. Something made clay. The universe, if we don't acknowledge the qualities manifested in the creation of everything in the universe and reduce it just matter, then we are out of paradise. It means we live in a material life like an animal until we die. When we die, out of paradise, hell. Why? We didn't turn the water supply system, stop tap, on. We didn't turn it. We closed it, made it not functioning. We killed the whole orchard. What is left now? Orchard is dead. I am left with a kind of matter, dead plants or trees, dead, no good for anything. You can burn it. It is good for Iblis. Fire. They can benefit from it. It is very good for fire. Wood is beautiful. Fire loves it. You understand the relationship, yeah? Somehow?
Yes, that's very good. Thank you.
Okay, you are welcome. So, out of paradise means I lose all my human qualities. I become a lump of meat, clay, matter. For the materialist people, universe is meaningless. Yeah? They say looking for the meaning in matter is meaningless. That's what their philosophy is based on. Now, so get out, we understood get out, we lose our human quality and become a matter only, body only. So get out, you are truly one of the disgraced. Now, to be arrogant what? Arrogant. Now, don't go back to this orchard example and the farmer. Farmer needs plants, yeah, growth of vegetables, fruit. That is why the garden is there, created. If the farmer is arrogant, what does he do? I'm not going to turn the water tap on. Arrogant. Yeah? Am I slave? Why should I? Arrogant. When you don't use your human side and reduce yourself to matter, arrogant. You are not going to, these materialist people are not going to turn the human side on, killing themselves, unfortunately, killing themselves and reducing the beautiful orchard, grace of the Creator, because farmer is not creating anything, just turning the water on, that's it. Arrogant, so you will be disgraced. Why? You will lose the whole orchard. Yeah? Isn't that the reality? That's how we are. If I don't use my human side, how do I live in this world? Accidentally one day, and definitely one day, I will die. That is the end of my being. Out. Yes? Disgraced. Do I enjoy my life? Okay. I enjoyed my life yesterday. Where is it? Gone. It became zero. Zero, zero, zero. Every day, every moment. When I die, total zero. According to them, because death is the matter related to body, not human spirit. One tree dies. Let me close this section with this example. One tree dies. Yeah? Do you think the principles, the qualities manifested in the existence of the tree, which is dead now, died as well? Look at the next tree. Newly created. I am going to die soon, right? It doesn't mean that the one who gives me life is also dying with me. No. There is a new baby born. Right? There's a new baby born. So I understand that matter may be given life, may be given qualities, but when this this one, whatever it is, example we are using cat, human beings, me, and tree. Today's examples. Cat dies, I die, tree dies. Tree dies, right? But do you think the source of the quality of life dies when we die? There is another one created newly with life. Obvious, isn't it? So the matter dies, but human side never dies. Universe dies, but the qualities manifested in the universe don't die. So if someone doesn't accept this, it turns the universe into meaningless because of its own, his or her own choice. But turning the human side dysfunctioning becomes disgraced because this person thinks he is nothing but body, clay. Exactly Iblis represented here. You see that how these stories are really related to our life and really telling me my reality. It is not a story. It is just my reality. God is introducing my reality to me through a story, telling something so that I can relate it to my life. This is called Ilmul Bayan, in English, how to read this Qur'an according to Ilmul Bayan, which is in English figures of speech. The Qur'an needs to be understood in this way. You cannot read this literally saying that, oh, God said to Iblis, get out of this place because you are arrogant and and made it from the disgraced ones. Yeah. So that is how it happened. That's what Qur'an says. So why do you think the Qur'an is telling me this and saying that Qur'an is ever alive? Qur'an is until the end of time is valid. How does it? It's not valid. It is just in story told me. So we should really understand how to read the Qur'an. This class aim is educate us how to read the Qur'an. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم وآخر دعواهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين بحرمة سر سورة الفاتحة.
We hope you enjoyed our podcast. If you're inspired by the work that we're doing at the IC and want to help keep it going, subscribe to our podcasts, follow us on social media, donate to help support us at icnyu.org, and most importantly, keep us in your continued du'as. Until next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.